Hi, I'm Sheila Shamay. Welcome to my channel, and today I have a makeup tutorial or makeup look I would like to share with you all. And so yeah, let's just get right to it. Like I said, and I say this in every one of my videos, I've stopped showing it, but I've moisturized my skin with the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. I went ahead and done my brows with the CoverGirl Professional Clear Lash Mascara. And then I used a new product, which is the LA Colors Brow Kit in the shade Medium. So they have 3 shades in there, you guys. This is what I have on my eyebrows today. So I decided to try something different. They are a little bit darker. So yeah, let's just see how it looks with the makeup look and how everything comes out. So the next thing I'm going to do is always prime my eyelids. And I'm going to prime my eyelids with the NYX eyeshadow base in ESB03, and I believe this is the one that they call Skin Tone. Yes, it's the Skin Tone base. So the next thing I'm gonna use is I like to always do my tight line. I like to tight line my eyes because after I put on eyeshadows, usually my eyes get super sensitive. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Jordana Easy Liner for Eyes in Black. I like this liner for tight lining and also to line my lower lash line because it glides on. Got that out of the way. So now we're ready to get into the eyeshadows. I'm going to use a new product that I had just hauled. It is the Hard Candy eyeshadow palette in Birthday Suit number 890. It looks like this. And what attracted me to this palette is that it has 3 shades that I have been using that I love. You know, the NYX colors that I've been using as a combination to start my eyeshadow looks. Well, I want to show you something really fast. Okay, I've been using the Lap Dance shade from NYX Nude Shadows. Um, the nude matte shadows, and this one is in Lap Dance. This one is kind of similar to that color, even that color more than anything. Okay, and then the other shade, they're very similar, just put that way. This one is in Blame It on Midnight. To me, this one kind of, it can go between these 2 shades. If I mix these 2 shades up, I will get this shade here. Okay, I've tried it. And then this one, of course, is simply closer to this. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Sorry. The Dance the Tides. This is very similar. This shade right here is very similar to that shade. So actually, I'm going to try it and see, you guys, without using my NYX Nude Matte Shadows, which I love this combination on my eyes. I'm going to strictly just use this palette right here, the Hard Candy palette in 890 Birthday Suit. I'm going to use this and do an eyeshadow look using some of these colors. So, okay, we'll go ahead and get started now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my brow color. And I'm going to use, actually, for my brow color, I'm going to use this color here. Okay, there's the highlighting shade that I'm going to begin with. Okay, the next shade I'm going to take is the this shade right here from the palette. Okay, I'm going to take that shade and just put that slightly below the highlighting shade that I just used underneath my brows. Much color with that one, but it is fairly light. I used this color. Now I'm going to go in with this color right here. Let's see if we can make that other color work. Trying to find my brush. I know it's in here somewhere. Probably skipping it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use this color right here now. Okay. And just going to go all the way over into the crease. Vibrant turns out. So I'm going to add that color to my lid. Well, that's the wrong one. Trying to find me a brush. Okay, let's try this one. You guys, this is how it's looking. Very natural, not too bold, just a natural look is what I see. And I like, you guys, like I said, I've been having a sinus infection. Sorry, my voice been a little sick. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner. And the liner that I'm going to use is the Maybelline Line Stiletto in a shade Blackest Black. Okay. Then on my lower lashes, I'm going to use this Jordana Easy Liner for Eyes in Black again. But first, before I do anything, I'm going to clean this up. You know I always have to clean up my eyes before I go on to the next step. So that's the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line my lower lash line, okay? I'm going to do that first because that helps me with winging out my liner. So I've been into that. So I want to now I'll probably go back over this with my Cake eyeliner powder from Mineral Effects Femme Couture. I'll go back over it with that. But I'm going to go ahead and line my top lash line. Shake it up a little bit. And you guys, I just been loving this liner here. I love it because it's so simple to create a thin line on my lash line. I just love it. And it's easy to do a wing liner. I find this eyeliner to be very helpful for me. So, yeah. Okay. Do the other eye. Before I wing it out, I'm going to do the other eye. Wing it out, I'm going to go ahead and go back and tight line one more time. Okay, so now I'm going to do my wing liner. To the best of my ability. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's it. I made it a little bit more bolder, but obviously it's very beautiful to me. That's it. So now I'm going to take the Femme Couture Mineral Effects Baked Cake Eyeliner. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use my brush, and I'm just going to darken the color on my lower lash line. I just love to use this product for that. If I can find my brush, another brush. So I'm going to use this brush right here, and just gonna go over that liner on my bottom lash line, because my eyes have a tendency of watering. It does that more in the fall time and the winter time than it does in the summer. And I just like to add a powder on top of my liner. That's all I'm going to do to my eyes today. I want a natural look, because you'll see why here in a minute. Why I want a natural look on my eyes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, it's time for me to curl my lashes and put on my mascara. I didn't bring my eyelash curlers. I always seem to forget something, you guys. I'm for real. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Alright, so now I'm going to use my mascara. And I think I'm going to use today, I've been loving the combination of the, I think I'll go with a new one, okay? Which I've used one time before. I'm going to use the LA Colors Extreme Volume Mascara first. And then I'm going to top that mascara with the Rimmel Extra Wow Lash. Okay? Okay. So, start with the LA Colors. And the brush looks like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Rimmel Extra Wow Lash. I'm going to top it, and this will give me some volume. The brush looks like this. Okay? So, yeah. I'm going to put this on top of my lashes, just to give some volume with me. Now I'm going to try to get my lower lashes. But you know what, you guys? I've been looking for the Hard Candy Brows now. Let's see. Brow fiber gel that I had hauled. They had a darker shade. This one is in light medium, but I've been going back to try to find the medium to dark, because I feel like the brush that's on here will help me to pull out my lower lashes, because I have very small lower lashes, and I think I need a smaller brush where I can just kind of grab my lashes, and I believe this type of brush would work. But I've got to wait on them to bring in the medium to dark shade, so I'm waiting on them to restock so that I can get that other shade for my lower lashes. But for now, I'm just going to have to use a regular one like this, or regular brush, which can make me put product down here on my skin, because like I said, my lashes on the bottom is very small and curly. So, and I do now. We're done with the eyes. I love this look. It's so supernatural. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's going to look good when I get to the point where I'm going to, but we ain't got there yet. So right now it's time to prime my skin for my foundation. I'm going to use the Femme Couture Get Prime Primer. Okay. I love this primer, and I'm almost out of it. Cannot believe this. Yes. Gotta get me some more. I'm gonna do a little spot concealing around my nose anyway, and just right here where I have those little bitty scars where I had broke out from having a rash from a product that I use. But anyway, I'm just gonna, you know, spot conceal just a little bit. It doesn't need much. And I'm using the Revlon Color Stay concealer in medium deep. I love to use this for spot concealing. I do use it underneath my eyes at times when I'm using a bunch of Revlon products, but this is my favorite spot concealer that I love to use. I first put it on, and I like for it to dry just a little bit because it's like a wet formula concealer. So, but it still conceals. It's just super wet when you first apply it. But like I said, if you let it sit there for a little bit and get a little dry, then it won't be so moist, and it will just stick onto that primer. Like the primer that I use, it will literally stick onto that primer, and when I put on my foundation, that concealer seems to stay put. I don't know. It's the primer. The primer in this combination of this Revlon Color Stay concealer, it just works together. That's all I know to tell you. But yeah, I'm just going to say it because I've noticed it. I do it every day, and it works for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead, since that has dried up a little bit, go ahead and just spot conceal my face. Okay, so now you guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab my foundation, and I think for today I'm gonna use my Fit Me foundations. I just been missing it, and so I'm gonna use the Fit Me foundations, and also I'm gonna go back in with my favorite concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So I'm pretty much using Maybelline products, you know, as far as on my face. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I know I'm gonna mix the 315 foundation with the 330. The 330 is in the shade let's see, toffee caramel. So I'm gonna mix the two shades together, and I'm gonna apply this to my face. Okay, all right, here we go. And what I'm going to do on my neck areas, I'm just going to go ahead and just put the foundation on using this foundation brush from Echo Tools. Just going to put the remainder product down there. And a lot of times when I do this, I don't have to go back in with my beauty blender or my brush to, you know, set that or whatnot or blend it. Just go ahead and put it on there. And then I'm going to use the rest of the product on my face. Alright, so now my face is ready for the beauty blender. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to clean that out real fast. I don't like my products just laying up in there like that because I know it's not good to reuse it later. Okay, I'm going to use the beauty blender and I'm going to use this, like I said, the beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend this in. And as you can tell, this color suits my complexion better than just the 315 by itself. Alright. So that's that. So now it's time for the concealer. Now I'm going to conceal my eyes with the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in the shade Deep. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is one of my favorite concealers. Love this concealer, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now I'm going to blend it with this beauty blender here. I just like to blend my concealer with this one. Alright, there's the concealer. I love this concealer. It's just awesome. Now the next thing that I want to do, even before I put on my Fit Me pressed powder in Soft Honey, this Beauty Treats Corrective Concealer Palette. I had hauled this and I've been using it. Like I said, I love the Shiny Cosmetics concealer. It really helps my, you know, my pigmentation underneath my eyes, but this one also does the same thing. It's very similar. I do have some corrective shades if I need it. Then I have a highlighting shade, then I have a brightening shade, and then I have a concealer that will work for my skin tone. So I'm going to use this concealer just right on top of that Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm going to use this, and this just kind of just brightens my eye. And I love my pressed powder. It's a 315 Soft Honey. This powder right here. And I'm going to use this really thick, fluffy brush here. This is the biggest, fluffiest powder brush I think I've ever had. That is good enough. So now it's time for the bronzing and to set my concealer and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer like I usually do now. And I set my concealer with this shade right here from my contour palette. I'm going to grab some of that. Gonna do is I'm gonna bronze my face. Now I'm gonna bronze my face with the Mahogany face powder in dark tan. Looks like this. Okay, I'm gonna grab my fluffy brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is, but I know that it works. I've always used a fluffy brush for my contour. It's just an awesome way. If you haven't tried it, try it. It just makes your bronzer look so blended and so beautiful. So if you've seen any of my tutorials, if you watched any of my videos, you will see that I either used this is the first time I used this one because this is a new brush, but I usually use the ELF complexion brush, which is more like a face powder brush. But I'm telling you, you guys, when you apply that bronzer with that brush, you talking about a great application of bronzer, and you can really blend that bronzer out and it looks beautiful. So yeah, you guys, so I'm gonna get some of this and I'm going to just kind of blend this onto this because some color came off my brow. Alright, that's better. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish, you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the blush. Okay, I'm gonna use my Beauty Treats matte blush palette. Been loving this, you guys. Love. And because I have such a neutral eye, I want to put a pop of color on my cheeks. I know that it would be pretty with this neutral color, either one of these neutral colors here. But I just feel like just wearing something with a little bit of color. So I'm going to use this one right here, you guys. I'm going to use this color. And let me find my brush. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to use this brush right here. And I'm going to grab this color just lightly because I can tell that this is pretty pigmented. And I'm just going to put just a little bit of this color on. Not much, just a little bit. Okay, you guys, that is good enough. I do love the color. I just put a little bit on there so it wouldn't look too bold or too strong. I'm not going to add any extra bronzer to my face because this look is so super, to me, natural with just a little hint of color to my cheeks. I don't want to make a strong like bronzer line like I normally do, like right up in here. So I'm going to keep it super natural, super, just beautiful. I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit down here. But I'm going to keep it just like this. So now it's time for lipstick, okay? And this is the part that I was waiting on as far as telling you guys what I had in mind. Okay, I'm going to use a new lipstick that I had hauled. And it's the NYC number 320 Mahogany. Okay. It's really deep and dark, but it is so beautiful on the lips, you guys. This is how it looks. And then first, before I use that, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Color Rich lip liner in the shade Truly Burgundy. Okay. It's like this. So I'm going to line my lips. Okay, you guys, this is the look. This is the lipstick. Love this lipstick. I think it's so pretty. It'll be great for the fall, the winter time. I just think it's so pretty, and even on into Christmas, of course, will be winter time. I just think it's just a lovely color. I love it. It's just gorgeous. And like I said, this is the NYC number 320 in the shade Mahogany. That's what it is. Looks like this. It's the deepest shade that they got. I saw it and I just loved it immediately. And this liner matches it perfectly. This is the L'Oreal Color Rich lip liner in Truly Burgundy. It really matches this lipstick really good. So yeah, you guys, this is the look. I hope you like it. Like I said, I wanted a little bit of a burgundy color, so that's why I went with this shade here from my blush palette. I figured it would go so good with the lipstick, and it does. But I just put a little bit. I didn't go overboard with it. And the lips is the main look. It's the main, I can say the main thing you would notice on my face, because everything else seems to be super natural. Even my blush, it just looks like a light flush of color, just a little bit of color. But the main thing would be my lips and my wing liner, and that's what I wanted to do, you guys. So I hope you enjoy this look. And I'm sorry, you guys, I know I've been slacking on fixing my hair. I said from the beginning, I'm not a hair person. I'm more into makeup, but I know that to make the look complete, the hair needs to be fixed and the makeup. But I'm working on that, you guys. And yes, but my focus is my makeup. So I hope you enjoyed this look as much as I do. I love it. I can't wait to step out and just show it off, okay? All right, you guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. And yes, I want to thank all of my subscribers, all my viewers. Mwah! Thank you so much. And yeah, so soon I will, just for my appreciation to my subscribers and my viewers, or especially my subscribers, I will eventually do a giveaway. Okay, I just want to show appreciation to all of you and everything, and I appreciate you all viewing my videos and supporting my channel. Thank you so much. And so that's just going to be something from me to you all. But I will talk about it later as soon as I decide what I want to do. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all go, and y'all have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. And you know I love you. Mwah. And look forward to more videos, okay? There's more videos coming very soon. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.